NeonPanda here, and I'm back with another video. So today I'm going to be going over some of the patch notes and stuff that have been updated in OB47 for Paladins. So first of all, we've got the Burrito collection, and Burrito are an esports team for Paladins who won HRX last year and are being awarded their awarded an in-game customization for them. So they have got a member of their team, I think, is called Shady Shades, hence why they've got the Burrito Shades. And then they've got the jersey. They've got their own MVP pose, which is why this guy's holding a trophy. And there's also they also get a spray for within the game. I'm personally not a fan of the skin. I just don't think it suits Shaolin that well. Maybe it would have worked on another champion, but I just prefer this look for Shaolin. But some people might like it. I personally don't. But then we've also got a new skin, which is pretty sweet. Is the Canessa skin, and it's from the Nova Strike collection, and it's actually the first ever quest skin, sort of, because pretty much you pay 400 gems to unlock these the suit that she's got on just now, and then by doing the quest, which you do quests to get these 4 items. So if you win 3 games with Canessa, you get this helmet. For winning 6 games, you get this helmet. And for winning 9 games, you get this helmet. And for 14 games, you get this weapon, which I'm surprised at. This is the one that gets you 14 games, because really, when you look at it, these 2 guns are not that different. Like, there's only slight recoloring, so I can see as the difference between them. But I actually have something I prefer to do is I prefer to this look, like having the cutthroat with it, because for me that suits the gun stuff better. Like having this gun on, that's the kind of thing I like. And also it's got a really nice voice for it.
I'll attack the base.
I'm going to turn my volume up a wee bit so I can actually hear it. But yeah, so
Ultimate is ready. Flank left. Return to base. Need healing.
So that's also one, and then there's only one last customization in this right now, which if you this one's free as long as you reach level 30 in the open beta, and it's a pretty darn sweet skin. So you have all this, and then normally this fireworks emote, like I'll show you when I'm not running, because I think if I change the weapon just to its default, it normally doesn't show that, because it's normally water. Like you can see they've even spent enough time to adjust that. But before showing you this in the shooting range, I'll go through over some of the nerfs and buffs to this patch. So Maeve has received a buff into her 9 lives, and it's now doing, and it now heals for activating 9 lives, cleanses all crowd control and damage over time effect, and heals for 500. So it's gone back to what it originally had done before they nerfed it, and now they've put it back in. that just gives Maeve a bit more sustainability. So what I thought I would do with this is just having a healing deck. So 9 life now will heal me for 740. Pounds heals you for 210 on a successful hit. Every second of pounds gives me 120 health. No, not pounds, prowl. Increase your maximum health by 100 and increase the duration of pounds. I'm actually going to change. I think since I'll turn that down and just increase that, so I'll get an extra 120 health. But that's what Maeve has received, and that's my new deck for her. Bomb King has received an AoE damage nerf from the area that his bombs can actually hit. So his sticky bombs no longer have an area, and yeah, so some people find that a bit difficult to now play with, but I hardly ever played Bomb King before in a patch, so I'll have no problem with that. But then Lex has received a nerf as well into his Death Hastens cards, so your weapon shots deal 30% more damage to targets over 65% health. That's gone down from 40%, so although it might not seem like that big, that is quite a big thing for some people. But I'm going to go into the training. And one other thing that I've just noticed, I noticed whilst checking stuff out today, is they've nerfed how much gold you actually get for getting first wins of the days. And there's one other thing that sets you off on a huge grind that there's actually a few more things. In the overview, you can now have your mastery details, and that shows you what levels you need to get to, what you get for achieving which levels. And this is something that they've actually changed. I don't know why they've done it, but they've taken out chests from levels 2, 3, because you used to get your 4 chests from levels 1, 2, 3, and 4, but they've changed that for some reason. So I was lucky enough to have every current champion up to level 4, so I had all their chests and stuff. And there's one more thing that they've added, and that I currently know of, which is these titles. So for reaching level 20 on a champion gives you their title. So this is Ruckus's the worst of friends, then Makoa's is the ancient, the Blossom is Ying. I'm guessing the wild would be Grover, yeah. That's what I was going to go for. And then the Winter Witch has to be Evie. Twilight Assassin is Sky. Stone Warden of course. Inara of Blades is Maeve, yeah. The Unyielding is Bucks. The Runic Sage is Torvald. Master Mechanic, the Master Mechanic is Barracks. The Hunter's Daughter is Cassie. Rogue Alchemist is Pips. Grox is the Lightning Orc. The Self-Appointed Knight is Fernando's. The Worst of Friends is Ruckus, as I said. The Untamed is Tyra's. The Desert Wind is Shallen's. Wekonos, I think that is. Chosen is Maldamba. The Lone Wolf is Victor. His Majesty is Plum King. The Greedy is Drogos. The Bounty Hunter is Knessa. And the God Slayer is Androxus. So I've got a lot of grind doing. Victor is currently my highest level, and he's only level 12.
Victor.
But so far, I have earned 4,799,861 XP on Victor. But I'm not going to go into the shooting range and show you what the Makoa skin looks like, because it is pretty sweet. But something that it doesn't actually show you, and you had to find out really, it's kind of the same with Fernando, is they've given he's given Makoa a custom design for his shield. So this is what Makoa looks like when he's in his shield, and then when you're doing you kind of shoot molten lava this time, then that's what your hook looks like. But this is something I find pretty cool personally, is that I need to move, but is that if you shoot, it kind of melts, well, it's kind of cools down onto the wall like molten lava, and his voice pack is pretty cool, like that's how it kind of sounds, and I really like it. So that's what he looks like in his spin, and he feels even more OP, and I've always loved Makoa, so it's great for me. But there's two more things. I'm actually just going to do it just now. So this is what shield looks like from outside. So it's got a pretty cool design for it, and I really like it. And then when you go into his ultimate, he brings out his like this.
They're getting like this.
So I am like a lot of people. I'm a really big fan of this, and look forward to get to using it in game. But this video has already gone on for longer than I expected, so that is going to be it for today. I've gone over some of the patch notes for you guys, and I've spoken about something that not many other people I've seen done with Makoa shields and stuff. But even in their patch notes I watched, which was on Friday, but I'm going to see you guys all next time. Good.